Here in America, we're known for having the best fast food. But how would Canadian fast food taste to me as an American? I hopped on a flight from New York to Toronto, and I'll be trying every famous Canadian fast food chain, starting with Tim Hortons, and the American equivalent is Dunkin' Donuts.
I needed a true Canadian to join me. Meet Anton, born and raised in Toronto, and he eats around the city for a living.
Anton, how important is Tim Hortons to Canada?
I mean, look at the color. That's our flag. Imagine if McDonald's had the stars and bars in their iconography. You go anywhere in Canada, you go 2 blocks, there's a Tim Hortons. You go another 2 blocks, there's another Tim Hortons.
Excited to check this out. Let's do it.
Tim Hortons, founded by a former Maple Leafs player.
Could I do a medium double-double and bacon English muffin?
Out came our order, time to eat Canada's most iconic fast food chain.
I got the English muffin with bacon. Anton got the sausage. I have one question before we take a bite. We're in Canada. Why do we have American-style bacon here?
That's a good question. I don't know why they don't use female bacon, which is the Canadian version.
Let's start this day the Canadian way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to compare this to like past fast food breakfasts I've had. It's definitely up there. It's definitely way better than McDonald's. Decent amount of bacon. You know, the English muffin is not the freshest thing in the world.
It's kind of funny you say that. Their slogan used to be always fresh, always Tim Hortons. And then they changed it to it's time for Tim's. So you can kind of make your own assumption as to why that might be the case. It's just a thing that you get on your way to work.
Then Anton committed the ultimate Canadian sin.
Oh no!
He dropped my Tim Hortons English muffin. Is that bad luck north of the border?
He was angry at the lack of Canadian bacon.
I had to knock it over.
I was vaguely familiar with Tim Hortons in the US. I had no idea what a Timbit was. These are basically munchkins with different branding. Let's try it.
Yeah.
I think I prefer this to munchkins. Bold statement there.
We'll be ranking all the fast food chains on a tier list S all the way down to F. Tim Hortons starts us off with...
We're gonna throw Tim Hortons into the B tier. Start off the video.
Tim Hortons, the legend itself, slides into a solid B tier. Not bad for our first stop, with 9 more contenders to go. Next up, a place with a name that might raise eyebrows.
Beaver Tails. There is no American equivalent to this. I have no idea what the heck this is. Explain this to an American.
It is just like a very classic Canadian dessert or treat that you would find usually in tourist centers. Some people say it's like the Canadian version of like a flat churro. It's like deep fried, covered in like icing sugar and a bunch of other sweets.
From the outside, it looks like a cozy barn, but step inside and you're hit with the smell of fried dough and pure happiness.
Moose antlers on the lights. We've made it to Canada.
I ordered the classic beaver tail. I wanted that iconic experience. Watching them make this thing made my mouth water like a hungry Siberian husky.
Thank you.
They let me ring a bell since it was my first time.
About to pop my cherry here.
They even handed me free postcards on the way out. That's A+ customer service and peak Canada energy.
Anton, I get it. It does look like a beaver's tail. And the guy inside said it's basically like a flattened donut. Cinnamon, sugar. Before we begin, there's a French saying. I think it's the French name of it. I took Spanish in high school. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna give my best shot at this. Que de Castel? I don't know, man.
Better than I could do. You said that you can't find this anywhere else in the world but Canada. That excites me, so I'm excited to eat some beaver tail. That kind of sounds wrong. What do we have here? Soft on top, but crunchy when you bite it. Plenty of sugar, plenty of cinnamon. It's simple, but it works.
I would say like I really understand the comparisons to like a churro or a donut.
There is an addiction forming to this. I may have to lobby New York City to bring it over. I feel the churro comparison more than the flattened donut. Time to tier list it. It's going high. Going real high. S tier, baby. Woo! We're in the S's for beaver tails. Yes, I'm a fan.
Beaver tails to the top with an S tier performance. If they open one in New York, I'm camping out for the grand opening. Now, Anton swore we couldn't skip this one. Canada's go-to pizza chain.
Pizza, and the American equivalent, Little Caesars.
Pizza. Pizza is another iconic Canadian chain. You'll find it in actually a lot of those big arenas.
And we got the maple leaf on the logo. I like that.
It's actually A.
A? Was that a major faux pas right there? But why is it spelled eh? Oh, that door's heavy. I told Anton inside, there is not a single US chain pizzeria where you can get slices like this.
Really?
Not a Pizza Hut, not a Domino's at least, or Little Caesars.
Yeah, it's actually quite common in Canada to get these by the slice. We got other chains like Mama's Pizza, Pizza Nova. They all do it by the slice and they cut it right down the center like that.
So we got the Canadian A, spelled E-H, pepperoni, fresh mushrooms, bacon crumble, mozzarella cheese. Now to confirm, after that Tim Hortons incident where you kicked it to the curb for not having Canadian bacon, is this Canadian bacon?
I'm gonna say that this is Canadian bacon.
Crumbles out or crumbles out? How do you say out?
Out.
Out.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, A boot. It's about what we're talking about.
I am not judging this, as all my Canadian bacon falls off. I'm not judging this from the perspective of being a New Yorker. I'm judging this versus American fast food pizza. Let's go for it. It's actually better than I expected.
Yeah?
To be honest with you, pepperoni actually slaps. Ooh.
Honestly, pizza in Canada, kind of known as like drunk pizza. It's not like the place that you're like, oh, I really want really good pizza.
I had low expectations, but the crust, crunchier than I thought. Something about this slice just screams childhood birthday party.
I think the key here was not getting a plain and getting some of the toppings to spice this up a bit.
I tried to convince John to get the Hawaiian slice.
I told him I was gonna kick him off the show if he got a Hawaiian. Then he told me that Hawaiian pizza was invented in Canada, which I didn't know. Time of tier list, pizza, and I think Anton's gonna be a little shocked by this one. Compared to American fast food pizza, it's going on the A tier. I like this, I don't know. Maybe I need some drunk pizza in my life.
Pizza slides right into the A tier. Canada's coming out strong with 7 spots remaining.
I'm saving up money to travel around the world to try some of the most exotic fast foods out there, but I need to stay on top of my expenses, and that's where today's sponsor, Rocket Money, comes in. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that allows you to manage subscriptions, lower bills, make a custom budget, and grow your savings all in one place. I love using Rocket Money to cancel unwanted subscriptions. This feature alone has saved me hundreds of dollars a year. I signed up for way too many channels. Rocket Money automatically makes a list of all your subscriptions so you can keep track of them in one place. You can cancel the ones you don't want anymore with just a few taps. Rocket Money may even be able to try to get you a refund for some of the lost money. It can even lower your bills. Rocket Money will automatically scan your bills to find savings with just a couple of taps. Rocket Money can help negotiate your bills for you from internet service to cable and phone. No need to worry about customer service. Let the app's negotiators go to work for you to try to get the best possible rate. Take control of your finances today. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get started for free. Rocket Money is an absolute game changer. Fast food's getting expensive and I need to save up. Now let's get back to eating.
Our next stop took us inside a mall food court. This is going to turn into a trend on the video. And we're at
A&W, and the closest American comparison is A&W, kind of.
Let me explain. A&W in the US and A&W in Canada are totally separate companies. That means different owners, different menus. So while both have root beer and nostalgia, what you get north of the border might taste completely different. We got her so early, the breakfast menu was still up. Nothing says dedication like eating burgers at 10 a.m.
I've never seen that bear before in the US. Is that a Canadian bear?
It's the root bear.
2 of the mama combos.
The food came out and it was looking solid.
One thing I love about this menu is they have this whole like family progression. They have the mama, the papa, and then the teen.
Yeah.
And the teen is actually the most burger because the teens are growing.
Yeah.
I would have thought the dad would be eating the most, but that's just me. I mentioned it before, but I love this root bear.
Yeah, the root bear.
The root bear branding. I kind of want to be the root bear for Halloween this year.
Yeah.
I'm serious. All right, bon appetit. It's giving me Burger King vibes, like flame broiled. I don't know if it is, but the taste of it.
Honestly, it is like kind of a pretty classic burger. Nothing really much to like write home about it, but nothing really much to complain about it either.
First saw A&W on the list researching this video, I just thought of the root beer immediately. I think that's what the average American thinks of. I've seen A&Ws in upstate New York before. I've never even eaten at the American version of it. Root beer's pretty nice. Like, I'm honestly not a root beer person, so I can't compare it to anything else, but it matches perfectly with a burger. Wish it had a little more seasoning maybe, but
I feel like it's perfect.
I'm used to that high salt American diet everywhere. I mean, McDonald's goes too crazy, but.
Yeah.
All right, A&W Canada, good, not great. I still might come back if I was here. Gonna slide this in the B tier.
A&W Canada earns a B tier, solid, reliable, and perhaps better than its American counterpart. Next up, a 2-for-1 combo.
We got Harvey's.
We also got Swiss Chalet.
2-for-1 special. And I don't know, is this common in Canada having 2 fast food spots together like this?
Yeah, I actually do see this not uncommon. Sometimes Tim Hortons and Wendy's or something like that.
Harvey's we'll say is like Hardee's, Carl's Jr., Swiss Chalet, Boston Market.
This is fun. I'm ordering from a counter for 2 different fast food chains at once.
So from Swiss Chalet, wanted to do the double leg dinner, then wanted to do a separate order for Harvey's. Wanted to do the 2 of the original with cheese.
At Harvey's, you actually customize your burger right in front of you. It's like a Canadian Chipotle, but for patties.
We're gonna do a double review here.
First up, Harvey's.
What I found distinctive about Harvey's, it's like going to Subway in that you can customize what's on your burger in front of you. You don't do it right as you order.
Yeah, pretty much like Subway. You just like, you get to put whatever you want on it. We got the works with the Harv sauce. It's kind of like a sweeter mayo, I guess.
The pickles are huge. I don't think I've ever seen a fast food pickle this big before. And it's not the prettiest thing in the world, I'm not gonna lie, but we're here for the taste.
Yeah.
Kind of wish the cheese was grilled a little bit more onto the patty. And the bun's a little bit soggy and cold.
But I still like it. I feel like the pickles and like the tomatoes and onions, it just feels like fresher than the A&W that we were at.
I think I like the patty better, and I like the Harvey's sauce, but I don't know. Like, I'm just not getting the complete package here.
Also, I just learned frings are a thing. Fries and onion rings in the same order?
Now, when I ordered this, I was under the impression that here in Canada, they invented some kind of a onion ring meets French fry mix. Some kind of a hybrid, which sounds like the ultimate, you're super high and you come up with this idea. But I've been let down, it's just French fries and onion rings.
It's just marketing.
It worked on me.
It worked, I guess.
But it is an onion ring.
And it is a French fry. This chain has been around a while. I actually grew up going to the original Harvey's in Richmond Hill.
Maybe it's just an off day here, but Harvey's did not do it for me. I'm gonna slide these boys into the C tier.
Wow, wow. All right.
A C tier for Harvey's drops it to the bottom. Let's see how their next door neighbor fares. Before we even tried Swiss Chalet, locals started debating the sauce. Apparently, this is Canada's biggest national divide. Forget politics. It's chalet sauce versus no chalet sauce.
The sauce is money.
He's telling me the sauce is very controversial.
Half my friends love it, half my friends hate it. I love it, but
Who hate it, just cut it out.
yeah.
So for people who don't know, this is like a rotisserie chicken. When I first saw Swiss Chalet, I thought it was a fondue place. I'm thinking like, what is Switzerland known for? I didn't know Switzerland was known for rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, there's an interesting phenomenon in Canada where a lot of our Canadian chains are named after non-Canadian cities or places. Like, you know, you got Swiss Chalet, you also have Boston Pizza, and another place coming up that's also named after an American city.
Give you a clue, we don't have it in New York, okay? You go bare hands, you go with a fork, what do you do here?
I typically go fork and knife and then dunk it in the chalet
Okay,
sauce.
let's do it.
I dunked my chicken a little too hard and basically baptized it in gravy. Rookie mistake.
My first bite of chalet sauce is gonna be like, drown. That was a lot of something.
I don't know if it's like the herbs or something that people don't like, but I like it because it's kind of sweet, maybe a little bit tangy even.
It's like Thanksgiving gravy gone wrong. That's the best I can say.
I'd argue Thanksgiving gravy going right, but you know.
Sorry, Anton. I'm definitely team no sauce, but we can still be friends.
I like the chicken though. The chicken is definitely redeeming it here. Crispy skin, plenty of seasoning.
Yeah.
Time for the tier ranking for Swiss Chalet. If we were just looking at the chicken, I would have given it a B. If we were just looking at the gravy, I would have given it a D. Between those two, we're gonna slide Swiss Chalet into the C tier.
Swiss Chalet joins Harvey's with a C tier. The sauce may be famous, but fame doesn't always mean flavor. Beaver Tails remains the lone S tier chain for now. Back to another mall because apparently that's Toronto's unofficial fast food dining hall.
Manchu Walk and the American equivalent, Panda Express.
Probably, yeah. It's like one of those places where you pick your rice or noodles and then you get your honey chicken or lemon chicken or whatever, and broccoli, that sort of thing.
The food was bright, like highlighter bright.
Anton, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think fast Chinese food is my least favorite type of fast food to get. Being a New Yorker, we have 3 different Chinatowns. I'm sure for you it's the same, right?
We got a couple of Chinatowns here in Toronto as well, and honestly, being a Chinese guy myself, this is not something that I would normally get.
Sweet and sour chicken, jungbao chicken, and rice, like 14 Canadian dollars. Decent value. I want to try this sweet and sour chicken. This is like the most Americanized Chinese food, right?
Yeah, probably.
You know, growing up, my sweet and sour chicken from the mall food court tasted a lot sweeter, like in a very artificial way. This one's not that sweet at all, to be honest with you.
Maybe it was just mine, but mine was so dry. Ugh.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah.
Now I remember why I stopped eating mall Chinese food after high school.
All right, let's gonna try the jungbao.
Yeah.
Got a little more flavor.
Yeah, this was a little better than the sweet and sour.
This is a really tough one to score because my expectations are pretty low to begin with.
Yeah.
It's the kind of food where I think it looks nice and tasty, but in reality, this is a quick one. Tier listing Manchu Wok to a D.
I can't argue with that.
A rough D tier for Manchu Walk. This might be the lowest point on our northern food map. Time for redemption, maybe, at our first fried chicken chain.
Mary Brown's Chicken. We'll say American equivalent KFC or Popeyes.
Honestly, this is not something that I have very much. I'm not even sure if I've had it at all. So I'm actually kind of excited to try it.
We're going to experience this one together. Can we order the 3-piece signature chicken? This is a very cool logo. I admit when I travel, I don't typically seek out fast food from different countries, but maybe I should start doing it. Just seeing the different logos, like you don't know what you're in for. They got the Blue Jays blasting on the TV right now. What a year for you guys.
Go Jays, go. We want it all. They got some sauces here, and they have their own signature sauce. Should we try it with the sauce?
Yeah.
Okay, Swiss Chalet lost points for their sauce. Let's see how Mary Brown's holds up.
Looks good. Looks as good as KFC at least. This is what it's all about, putting a mystery sauce on top of chicken that you've never tried and never even heard of the brand before. Cultural exploration through fast food, it's a thing. Compared to the Swiss Chalet sauce, I like this way better. And I think I like this chicken way better too.
I agree. It's like sweet and tangy. It's a good sauce, and the chicken is nice. It's really juicy and crispy.
And seasoned well. This is a good start. I can put that sauce in anything and it'd make it taste better. Like I want to take some of these potato wedges and just made from whole fresh potatoes grown by Canadian farmers. This is some of the best fast food fried chicken I've ever had. Only one that might stand out a little bit more to me is Jollibee. I don't know if this tops Jollibee compared to the American chains I've had, and Mary Brown's is very good. Mary Brown's chicken put a smile on my face. We're putting them in A tier. Close to an S, very close.
Mary Brown's in the A tier. Canada's fried chicken queen has entered the chat. After all that grease, it's time for something lighter, which in my world means more carbs at
Mr. Sub, and closest American equivalent, Subway.
Mr. Sub looks suspiciously familiar, like somebody got a red paint job.
Reminds me of Subway for sure. Yeah, we'll do the large Canadian club.
Watching them make it reminded me of eating at, you can probably see where this is going.
We got the Canadian club, which comes again with American bacon.
Yeah, it's actually kind of disappointing.
We got turkey, ham, American style bacon, lettuce, tomato, their sauce, mayo,
Multigrain bread.
a lot of meat. Damn, that's thick. You know what's crazy for me? It smells like Subway, it looks like Subway, and it tastes like Subway. It feels like a clone to me. It's confetti, Happy New Year.
You could easily just swap out. Subway decided to move in. You could easily just take the same space.
They're making the bread daily. Bread's all right. Average. I don't know. There's nothing that stands out about this whatsoever. This is the easiest tier ranking of the video. A C for Mr. Sub.
A C tier for Mr. Subway, Mr. Sub, bringing us to our final contender, inside a mall at
New York Fries, which we don't even have an American fast food chain that just serves fries, period. So I don't know what to expect here.
Yeah, honestly, we saved the most Canadian for last because we're gonna have some poutine here.
And if you don't know what poutine is, you're about to find out.
We ordered the classic poutine, and I feel drunk just looking at this thing. Holy gravy.
This is the third time we are eating in a mall food court today.
I think I'm just glad to sit after walking all over.
We need the steps today. We're especially gonna need the steps after eating this lovely poutine. And for those who've never heard of poutine, tell them.
It's fries, cheese curds, and gravy. It came from like the French-Canadian part of Canada, but then has since spread out to become basically a national dish here in Canada. You go to like a Burger King or even like a Popeyes, they got poutine there too. It's definitely great junk food.
I have had poutine in Montreal after a late night out. Let me tell you, that is a life-changing experience, but a mall food court, pretty close second. Can't believe we saved this for last. What were we thinking?
You know, you gotta save the most Canadian thing for last.
True. All right, look at that. Ooh. Oh, that's a cheese pull.
Yeah.
This is a Canadian cheese pull right here. We're going straight to the ceiling. Gravy and cheese coming on strong. For me, it feels absolutely crazy to order this before midnight and without a couple of drinks in the system. I'll be honest, I've had better poutine before. It's not bold enough for me. Like there's just like some flavor missing that I'm looking for.
I see that. There's definitely like other poutine places that I like more.
I got my tier list ready for New York Fries, and it's just narrowly gonna slide into the B tier.
A B tier for New York Fries, leaving Beaver Tails as the undisputed champion of Canadian fast food and their prize, an invitation to open in Times Square, where I'll be first in line.
If you like fast food, we did this exact same comparison in England. See how British fast food compares to American fast food in this video right here.